From years-long delays to minimal marketing to player confusion on core gameplay, Digimon Survive was destined to fail. The promise of a Digimon tactical RPG excited many fans, including me, but quickly gave way to disappointment because of the heavy visual novel focus and very minimal tactical gameplay. Digimon Survive is the most important entry to the Digimon franchise in years, and by addressing a few key areas, future Digimon Survive games would be a wonderful addition to the Digimon video game roster. Many players had issues with Digimon Survive because of a perceived lack of transparency with the type of game Digimon Survive truly is. Despite being appropriately marketed as a game that is 70% visual novel and 30% tactical RPG, the way the visual novel and tactical RPG elements play out, Digimon Survive feels like a game that's closer to 85 or 90% visual novel and only 10 to 15% tactical RPG. Your experience is skewed because the tactical RPG gameplay is bare bones and feels like an absolute chore to play through. I can only blame myself for expecting Digimon Survive to be Digimon meets Fire Emblem, but future Digimon Survive games should keep the tactical battles and think about ways that future games can beef up the tactical gameplay. You only have 2 attacking options per Digimon, and you do have a rock, paper, scissors, triangle with virus, data, and vaccine. Other than that, you have very limited tactical options, and it leads to many battles consisting of rushing your strongest Digimon to a pack of enemies and then spamming your strongest moves. Better map placement, harder scenarios, and a stronger emphasis on tactics would benefit future Digimon Survive games. Part of that improvement could include overhauling the Digimon recruitment features and the use of Digivolution. Because we spend so much time exploring each area during the point-and-click portions of the game, there's an easy opportunity to add discoverable items that are needed to recruit Digimon when you get into free battles. Being required to bring certain Digimon to battles might be another requirement needed to recruit Digimon. For example, you could bring a Banjoleomon to a battle with Darkdramon, and the recruitment required is defeating Darkdramon with Banjoleomon. This makes sense as a gameplay decision by providing an incentive to train different Digimon, and this also adds more consistency to Digimon recruitment. It would be awesome to see Digivolution stamina change so that you cannot Digivolve every Digimon in all matches. If future Digimon Survive games continue with the Harmony, Wrathful, and Moral choices, the path you go down can still influence the main Digimon partners, but you can also influence the ability of other Digimon partners to Digivolve or how effective they are in battle based off your choices during the visual novel aspects of the game. Digimon has a history of experimenting with new gameplay mechanics and introducing new genres of games that incorporate our favorite digital monsters. Looking at you, Digimon Rumble Arena, Digimon Card Battle, and Digimon Racing. Even the first 4 Digimon World games are wildly different, so adding a visual novel to the roster of available Digimon games can be a successful addition to the franchise. However, the visual novel aspect of the game needs to be streamlined. During the visual novel portions of the game, there is needless filler and conversations with other characters, and so much backtracking, which is actually normal for Digimon games, and it was somewhat impressive that the visual novel was able to keep backtracking in our new Digimon game. But the filler and backtracking contribute to the pacing issues that plague Digimon Survive, and with so many characters, new environments, and themes to explore, it should be reasonably easy to trim the fat from future games and let the story shine through, because the story is gruesome, high stakes, and extremely engaging. Future Digimon Survive games will have 2 major advantages compared to the original game: marketing and player expectations. Bandai seems unwilling or unable to provide the resources necessary to promote their video games. The 2 most recent Digimon cons are good examples. So it's easy to say, market the game more, but future Digimon Survive games really only need to focus on highlighting what we've outlined already: improved tactical gameplay, streamlined visual novel elements, and a focus on dark, mature storylines not featured in other Digimon media. And while we can't necessarily change player expectations, future Digimon Survive games should be expected to be visual novels, so we're much less likely to see such strong player backlash towards the game being a visual novel. Many Digimon fans will avoid Digimon Survive, and that's a shame because the story is solid and you even get multiple endings. The relationship building you do with your human and Digimon friends also adds to the replay value of the game. The art style, music, atmosphere, voice acting, and elements of terror are so well done, we'd be disappointed if this Digimon series of games did not survive. Most importantly, Digimon Survive games have a really solid chance of contributing exceptionally strong stories to the Digimon franchise. The recent Digimon Sleuth games are marketed as story games, but serve as the most accessible entries into the Digimon video game series for most players. so it's unlikely we would get such deep, dark, and at times, scary storytelling from games expected to generate mass appeal. Digimon World Next Order focuses on raising Digimon and is closely tied to the origins of Digimon, being a virtual pet raiser, but will likely not focus on compelling narratives. Digimon Survive has the opportunity to explore stories that other Digimon media can't or won't, and I'd love to see more. Let us know what you think in the comments down below. What changes would you make to future Digimon Survive games? Do you want to see more Digimon Survive games? And as always, if you enjoy Digimon and other monster taming content, make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Alright, bye everyone.